Hello children, it's Mrs. Hall again. Okay, I'm here to help you with your third phonics lesson. Okay, so we're going to start with our revisit. We're going to have a look at the graphemes that we've learned so far and see if we can say the phoneme and do the action. Are you ready? Remember, I stuck them on my whiteboard in the last lesson, so let's have a look together. The first one here is Rub your tummy like you're hungry. Okay. Second one here. Can you remember this one? Is Very good if you got that one right. An easy peasy one now. Can everybody remember this one? It was an ants on your arm. Okay. Here we go. And this one. Can you remember that one? Okay. It was an Well done if you got that one. Okay, have a look at this one. This one is a S. Well done if you got it right. I hope you're keeping up at home. This one, it's everybody's favourite, that pink pig cake. Puffing out the candles already. It's a P, P, P. Good job, okay. Here is our drum sound. It was a D, 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 D. This one is our water going down the drain. Okay, can you remember it? It was a G, G, G. Well done. And the last one, and we said it usually has a tail when we write it at school. This one is the T, 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 T. Very good if you got all those right. Okay, I'm going to pop those out of the way for now. Now, do you remember in the last phonics lesson that I recorded, we looked at our key words. Now we look at these at school as well, and we have them on our wall, don't we, as part of our display. So I'm going to show you. I want you to see if you can remember them and say them to the adult that's helping you. Now remember, adults, you can pause this video if your child needs a little bit more time. Okay, here we go. We've got fantastic. Now I did that a little bit quickly. You might have to use that pause button. Okay, so they are our keywords that we've been learning, and I might have to teach you a new one as well. All right, I'm going to show you my graphemes again, the ones that we've learned so far, and we need to add our new one. Let's pop this one on that we learned in the last lesson. Can anybody remember what it was? It was the Okay, we're going to have a little think. So I'm just going to ask you a question. I want to know what your names begin with if you're watching at home. So as I point to each phoneme and say the phoneme, you need to stand up at home. I can't see you, but your mummies and daddies and adults will tell you if you're doing this right. I want you to stand up if your name begins with that phoneme. So Mrs. Hall begins with this first phoneme, okay. I won't stand up, but you won't be able to see me. I think it already chops my head off when I video myself. So, stand up if your name begins with Are you standing up at home? Well done. Okay. Stand up at home if your name begins with a T. If anybody's standing up. Okay, stand up at home if your name begins with Now remember, they may not look the same because these are not capital letters, but it's the same phoneme. Okay, stand up if your name begins with a O. Whose name begins with O? Anybody's? We'll see. What about the S? Does anybody's name begin with a S? Okay, now I'm not going to do all of them today, but you can have a think, if I haven't said it already, what your name begins with. See if you can remember the phoneme. Now, yesterday we had a look at the new phoneme and grapheme, which I've just showed you on my whiteboard. It was the oh, oh, oh. And the action is the light switch. On, off, on, off. And we had a look at some pictures and we stuck some on my whiteboard and we sang a little song. I wonder if we can do it again today and you can help me. Okay. It went something like this. Orange ox and octopus, octopus, octopus. Orange ox and octopus say oh, 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 oh. We can remember that, can't we? And we also had a song to help us to remember the phoneme oh. Okay, and it was our Jolly Phonics song. I'm going to play it for you again on my laptop just like I did yesterday. I hope you can see it all right. Are you ready? And see if you can join in today. Now it's dark, the lights go on. Oh, 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 oh. Time for bed, the lights go off. Oh, 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 oh. One more time. Now it's dark, the lights go on. Oh, 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 oh. Time for bed, the lights go off. Oh, 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 oh. Fantastic if you joined in with that. And that was our Jolly Phonics song, remember? Whoops, it's starting again. This is all move it out of the way. You can sing again if you want to while it's playing all by itself. Right, here we go. So yesterday we also learned how to write the letter O. Okay, so I get my whiteboard again. I'll show you this side this time. If you remember, we watched the Handwriting Heroes video and we know that there's a right way that the O has to go. So it goes round all the way and join it up. And we always have to start in the right place, don't we? Now today what I want you to try and do is to help me read some words, okay? I'm going to rub this O out here because I'm going to write a word in the middle and it's going to have that O phoneme and grapheme in it. So, are you ready? I'm going to write it on my whiteboard. Okay. Here's my word. Now have a good look at it. What we need to do first is work out what all the phonemes are. And we're going to give each one of them a phoneme button. Now remember, we've been practicing this at school, so we're getting really good. If you want to do this on a whiteboard or a piece of paper at home, you can do that and have a go. Help me with these phonemes first. So what's the first one? It's a t, t, t. Then we have an o, o, o. A new phoneme and grapheme in the middle. And then we have a at the end. So when I press the buttons, you have to say the phonemes, okay? Are you ready? It goes t, o, p. It's your turn now. We have to do it a bit quicker. Well done if you said all the phonemes at home. Now we're going to say it really fast and then we're going to try and blend them together to say the whole word. Are you ready? T, o, p, t, o, top. Top is the word that we have here with our phoneme buttons. Well done if you got that right at home because you are getting so good at blending. Right, I'm going to rub that one out and we're going to try another one. Now, if you want to try and write this at home, that's fine. Or you can just have a go at reading it and we can write it afterwards. A new word now, okay? Here we go. Can't see it yet. Making sure I'm forming all my letters correctly. Here we go. Here's a new word. Have a look at it. You might already have an idea what it is. Now, we need to know these phonemes and add our phoneme buttons, don't we? So, first phoneme. Can you shout out what it is? It's a d, d, d. The second phoneme is our new phoneme. Remember what it is? It's an isn't it? Let's give it a phoneme button. And the third one is that tricky one sometimes where the water goes down the drain. G, g, g. I'm going to give it a phoneme button. Remember when I press these buttons, we have to say the phonemes. I'll go first and then it's your turn. Ready? D, o, g. Your turn. Well done. Now we need to say it a bit faster to read our word. Are you ready? Dog. Dog. What does that sound like? Dog. Dog. When we blend them together, we get dog. Fantastic. Well done. We're going to try one more. Okay. I'm using my sleeve to wipe the board. I'll get into trouble, won't I? Here's the last one we're going to try today. Okay, I've got 3 graphemes on my board. Have a look. Think about what sound they make, what their phoneme is. We're going to add our phoneme buttons now. Are you ready? Can you shout at me when I point? What's this one? Can you remember? This is one of your favourites. It's the aeroplane. Here's the phoneme. Next one is our new one, and this has been in all of our words. And the last one, I'll give it a phoneme button. Can you remember what it is? It's a t, t, t. Okay, have a good look. Let's press them and say the phonemes. T. Your turn. Now let's do it together, see if we can do it really fast. Not. 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 Not is the word that we've written, or I've written on the board. You've read the word. Fantastic segmenting and blending, children. Well done. Now what I want you to have a go at home is thinking about those words. Let me check. We had top, dog and not. I want you to see if you can have a go, if you haven't already, at writing those words at home. Okay? Well done for today. See you next time.